What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229. Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. Last time, we sent the calling card to Kamoshida, informing him that we would take his distorted desires. By doing so, we caused the treasure in his palace to appear, and after having to fight the ruler of the palace, we were able to successfully steal the treasure. We have a week until that meeting before our fate at school is decided, but hopefully Kamoshida will have a change of heart. In this episode, nothing much more we can do today. We did just get finished with stealing that treasure. So we're gonna get a good night's sleep and get to school bright and early tomorrow morning.
Morning!
Oh, morning, On. Welcome to my world. My expulsion's on the line here. It's all good. You got that right.
Have you seen Kamoshida?
No.
Really think he changed?
I hope so.
Well, yeah.
Oh, perfect timing.
Kawakami?
Study hall will be held instead of PE today. I'm letting you know just in case you haven't heard. Mr. Kamoshida has taken the day off.
He ain't here?
Don't tell anyone that you heard this from me. But we received word that Mr. Kamoshida is placing himself under suspension. Such an important time before the tournament, too. Principal Kobayakawa went to talk to him about it, but he supposedly wasn't making any sense.
Wait, a suspension?
Not so loud! The talks about your expulsions may be put on hold, too. I don't know too much about it, though. Anyway, I've relayed what's going on to you.
Thank you.
Looks like something happened.
Yeah, it did.
At least it sounds different from a mental shutdown.
Yep.
I guess all we can do is wait.
Well then.
Oh. cheer her up on. Yeah, so unfortunately we won't be able to even see on until after the change of heart occurs and our deadline passes. Well, according to our messages, Ryuji is available today. So we could potentially see him, but before we do anything, I am going to head on over to the Velvet Room. Actually, first things first, I'm gonna head on into Airsoft, or actually Untouchable, and try to sell some things. Or I won't, because we didn't actually pick up any treasure when we actually went to steal the treasure. But we do need to head into the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate!
So we're gonna head right on in and try to do a little bit of persona rearrangement.
How goes the...
Now, thankfully, we
You'd like
have
to
gained
read-
a
you want to
couple of
register?
levels.
Are you sure?
So we do have the ability to create a
If you
few
wish to
more
perform an exit, let us begin
personas.
the search.
Let's see. So there's Apsaris, Kopatengu, and Onmoraki. Okay. Nothing that is really going to be helpful.
Fusion.
What I need are 4 different arcanas, although looking at what I've got, ooh, I only have 1, and that's Chariot. I mostly am looking for different arcanas in order to develop confidants. Still, that shouldn't really be too big of a deal. If I can just make one persona that doesn't involve slime
map
as
do
a
you
fusion
want?
material, then I should be alright. So, give me a little bit to see which would be the best option, and we'll go from there. Alright, well, after looking through what I've got, I believe this will be the best option without compromising other arcana. So, we are fusing away Korop Guru and Andras in order to fuse Apsaris.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
So, we do have the ability for 2 additional skills. Essentially, Apsaris is just going to be a better Korop Guru, to be honest. Although, her getting Medea eventually would be really nice.
Its power will be nothing
Unfortunately,
unusual.
we have not established the Priestess social link, or confidant. But this should still prove to be a very valuable persona.
My.
Alright, so that's all that I really need to do in the Velvet Room. Here's what my current list of personas is looking like. I did actually have another Arcana that I already had, which was Lovers. I just somehow overlooked that. But what I primarily needed was a Hierophant and a Death persona. So, yeah, I needed to make just a little bit extra space. But it all worked out in the end. Although now I have 2 Priestess personas. Oh well, whatever. At least Silky has Dia, and Apsaris has the ability to learn Medea. So at least the Priestesses are my healers, so they'll still be nice. But at any rate, we are pretty much done with everything else that we needed to do. So what exactly are we doing today? Well, we could hang out with Ryuji, or we could hang out with Takemi. And that is where we're heading off to today. Since we are at rank 2 Guts, we can further our development with Takemi's Confidant. And that is what we are doing today. Alright, so we should be able to handle that medicine now that we have the sufficient guts level. I wanted to do a clinical trial. And this is why I bought Mandrake.
Please head to the exam room.
Yeah, and very often during Confidants, Morgana will just say, I'm gonna look around a little bit. Tell me when you're done, okay? So that way he's not actively involved in these Confidants. Alright. Oh, God.
What?
Illegal? No. I have a bad heart and I went to the doctor for some medication. would ask, but she does not seem to be in the mood. Yeah, that officer was a jerk.
Wow.
He has that power?
By the way,
I remember. Well, at least this gets access to better medicine. Although, we don't exactly get a benefit from reaching rank 2. But hey, we've at least ranked up with Takemi.
Alright.
Unfortunately, there's not going to be like any sort of jingle like I did with Persona 4. Because, you know, there's music playing. But whatever. What? Alright. And thankfully, by continuing to help out Takemi and her research, we gain a single point in Guts. Like I said, Guts is very important to raise, and we still need to raise it.
take care.
You too, Doctor.
Ah, you're back.
Ryuji's got a point. This is all Kamoshida's fault. Yeah, a little bit, day by day. Hooray! Now we can explore the, well, at least Yongen Jaya at night!
You got that?
Understood, boss. So yes, we can just explore the immediate area at nighttime. This will open up later on, but this is all we have access to for the time being. Now, are we going to head on and explore Yongin Jaya? Maybe another time. As for right now, though, there's a customer here. Let's go ahead and... We have business in LeBlanc here tonight, so we'll just go ahead and talk to the customer. We've already seen this before. Yeah, sometimes it is just the same line over and over again, so you may see repeated dialogue. But at any rate, what exactly are we doing this evening? Well, the other reason why I went to the Velvet Room. Today we are going to spend some time with Sojiro. So, we do have nighttime confidants, just like there are confidants in the daytime. And actually, there's a pretty even balance this time around as to how many confidants are available during the day and at night. Because in Persona 3, it was heavily imbalanced. Persona 4 kind of balanced it. Well, at the very least, there are more nighttime social links. But I believe in Persona 5, there's exactly half of the normal confidants are in the daytime, and the other half are at night. So it's actually very balanced as to how many people you can hang out in either time of day, which is super nice. So tonight, we are going to spend some time with Sojiro.
Ha!
Alright then.
Well...
Of course, making coffee. Oh, this is a coffee shop. Yes, sir? Got it.
Whoa! Jeez.
Now is probably not the time. The guy seemed awfully suspicious. But I want the ladies to love me.
Ha!
You got it, boss. With this, we now finally have the ability to make coffee. So, during the evening when LeBlanc is empty, we can just go to the coffee station and brew a cup of coffee. By doing so, we will get an item that will restore SP to one ally.
Alright.
Like I mentioned before, this is just part of what the Confidant will be able to give us. And, of course, this also takes up time, so you want to be careful as to how you do this. But there is another benefit to making coffee. We'll get into that when we actually make coffee for the first time. So, all we need to do is just head on over to the coffee station and then we can make coffee. We also can't do it during the daytime, so this is purely a nighttime activity.
Well,
Got it. And we do also gain some points into kindness. We won't get this every time, but this is a good way to get some more social stats. There's actually quite a few confidants that give bonus social stats simply by spending time with them. Although these are usually done in the form of rank ups, as opposed to, say, the jobs that we had in Persona 4, where it was just simply doing the activity. But we get a lot of points in kindness for doing this. Like I said, we don't get this with every rank up, but whenever we do, it's gonna be a
Alright.
great benefit to this skill. So, yes, in case it wasn't completely obvious before, you do need to spend time raising up your social stats. You can't just simply focus on confidants, because you will eventually run out of confidants if you don't raise up your social stats. So it is good to just simply spend some time just to raise these up. So whether that's through reading books, going to different activities, seeing movies, whatever it entails, it is very important to raise social stats. Just like in 3 and 4. Although, we will be interspersing raising up those social stats a lot more throughout the normal activities of the game, as opposed to just dedicating like a dedicated time frame, like say almost every time at night in Persona 3, or with certain activities like the Mega Beef Bowl challenge in Persona 4. So it is a lot more of a challenge trying to balance them, but it still is very important to raise them up as far as possible. Because there are certain things that you'll be locked out of if you do not have a certain requirement. And there are certain important confidants that can only be accessed by having maxed out a social stat. So like I said, very important.
Hey,
I know it does. I'm working on it.
yeah.
Of course.
I just remembered.
You.
Anyway. Oh, it's a good thing that I already know the answer to this, because this would be a pain to figure out. The answer is 4. It takes 4 colors to make sure that no 2 are the same.
This is it.
Correct.
And for that, we get another point to our knowledge. Now, unfortunately, like, sometimes you just see those stars normally. Because if you do see them, that does indicate that it's a rank up, but the knowledge ones tend to be a little bit different. Gotta listen to those sound effects, though. The sound effects never lie. You're telling me. Alright, well, I think now is probably about as good a time as any to call it a day. Well, Ryuji wants to hang out with us. So we will decide later whether or not we're going to do that, since we are pretty much out of time today. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 5. Off screen, I will do a little bit of extra, well, busy work. By that, I mean, I'm gonna go buy some sodas because it's a new week. But then we are just going to continue to develop our bonds and confidants. That's all we really can do, since we're still just waiting for Kamoshida to have a change of heart. Something has happened with him, that's for sure, but still not quite sure, you know, what exactly that entails. Whether or not we'll actually be expelled. So, all we can do is just spend our days just trying to become a better person. Until next time, everyone, take care.